Peace, peace, peace. You see dead people, I see divergences. We are not the same. February 5th, let's get into it. Blood in the streets, Bitcoin. The false breakout is continuing to have serious consequences. If you are in fact saving yourself from a false breakout, you would have had a stop loss in this pattern about right here. So you would have got the candle close, you would have got stopped out, and you would have saved about, I don't know, 25% maybe, 28%. Okay, measured move was reached. We'll get rid of that. Bye. We'll leave the ascending triangle. We'll leave the false breakout. Oh, I deleted it, dog. Bam. Cool. Just for history's sake. For now, you lost 70K. You're going to 65. What is it? It's the old cycle top from April of 2021. Swing high from 2021. The cycle top was November of 2021, and we've already breached that. And we're actually here now. So, you know, it's possible, but the 618, when you lose the 0.5, I mean, the 618 kind of makes sense too. So, I mean, 58K is not even out of the question, but for now, 65, expect it. I don't make the rules, I just know the rules, and I break them all the time. In my long-term opinion, which is getting shorter every day now, I believe we are going to the 200 weekly moving average, which is confluent with the 618. Down here we went below it. So, I mean, if we went below it, we're talking in the high 40s, you know. We don't know what's going to happen. Maybe we'll go to right here, 48. We don't know. We're just taking this one step at a time. Remember what Warren Buffett said, if you buy quality assets at the 200-week moving average, you will do well. The problem is most people do not have the discipline to do so. I had possible triple hidden bearish divergence plotted as hopium. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Good day to you, sir. Willy Wonka. I don't think he says weakest link, but so, I mean, there's your Bitcoin. One level at a time. I'm going to be waiting for Bitcoin to get to 65. And, you know, we'll reassess. Maybe we'll get a double bottom, or we'll lose it, reclaim it, and put in a double bottom. Maybe get some divergence. And, you know, we just go from there. For now, fresh longs. There's no market structure. Be careful. Let's go to Ether, bro. I said yesterday in the video that if we lose 2,000, we're going to 1,700, just like when Billy Hoyle and Sidney Dean lost in White Men Can't Jump. 1,700. Go back to SeaWorld. Well, we got an alert there now. I expect it to be there unless something comes in and changes. I mean, we're already below this swing high here. What's the news? Record network activity. Well, that's good. Let's go to Monero. Lost the 200. I mean, this is devastating to the crypto market at the moment. But play on. Let's go to stablecoin dominance. I called it out a few times. Whoa, 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 whoa. let's not get cocky. I drew a line, and you had support, demand, demand, support, demand, and then it lost it, and it is a possible supply line. However, the way Bitcoin looked kinda was very dumpy, and this looked like it was just gonna break through and go. Your target was 11.177%. We have exceeded that. And now, if the price action of stablecoin dominance, meaning money is flowing into stablecoins, where is it coming from? Clearly Bitcoin and the altcoins. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the altcoins. I don't consider Ethereum an altcoin. I'm actually a ETH bro when I'm not getting fucking scammed. But anyway, that's another fucking problem. Your target now is 11.93%. That's the level to watch now. If it keeps going. We don't know that it's going to keep going. I believe this is a very valid trend line now. So, if we start to see it flip into demand again, that would definitely not be good. But I'm going to watch this line, because if we confirm it as a demand line and lose it, and it becomes a supply line again against one of these resistance levels, could look for confluence, because confluence is king, and if you find confluence, it will help you time moves. Bitcoin dominance. We're still in the apex of this triangle. I mean, it could bounce and keep going, but I'm waiting for a breakout, and the measured move would be from the top to the bottom. We don't know if it's going to be down or up, but it's just TA Tetris, and you know, I've also been speaking about this massive rising channel on Bitcoin dominance that started in November of 2022, and we did get a breakdown and a possible retest. I would think that is the possible retest, and now we're waiting follow through to the downside. The question is, where is the money going to flow? Clearly, so far, it's flowing into stablecoins. That's it. I mean, we're waiting for market structure. The impulse moves are happening to the downside, and you know, that's it. We gotta wait and see what happens. Total, I mean, we already got to $2.3 trillion. The next support level that I would think is probably the 618, around 2.06 trillion. You have some resistance here. Maybe it'll flip to support. Maybe it won't. Very interesting times at the moment. Clearly the cycle is likely to be over. Bear market. I saw somebody tweet yesterday that the bear market is just starting. It's like, bro, what do you mean just starting? Up here to here, it's 123 bars. That's 123 days that we've just been trending downwards. And now we're making a lower low. Oh yeah. Very bad. Very bad. Total 2. Impulse down. Maybe we'll stop at 857 billion. Why is it plotted? That's it. I'm going to get rid of this demand line for now, because there's no longer demand there. Switching over to the stock market index funds, DXY makes sense going to the 200. We have broken out. We are seeing downside. Like I said, I use the DXY to find confluence. The DXY was kind of what was telling me that the market was going to continue to go down because of that bullish inside bar reversal. And now we're getting the major follow through. I mean, also, you know, you can consider this. You have support locally, and you know, it reacts to it, but it's local. We had a bullish inside bar reversal pattern, and now what else is it? A false breakdown. So we haven't confirmed it, but clearly the market just wants to impulse up for now, and false breakouts can have serious consequences, as we've seen in Bitcoin. The hidden bearish divergence played out to the downside. Now we're just going to wait and see what happens. I think the 200 is likely. Whether we flip it and go is a whole nother story. But for now, it is what it is. We will look for a topping pattern or reversal, whatever. Who cares? Nobody's fucking listening anyway. Just kidding. I love y'all motherfuckers. Just very sarcastic and dry humor and cynical, and who cares? But, I mean, I guess you have a little bit of a trend, if you will. Alright. There's your DXY. 200, I think, is what's going to happen. And that's all I have to say about that for now. We'll reassess. I got alerts set everywhere, as you can see. I know where everything is pretty much all the time. Dow, what? Start to lose this demand line, bottom of the rising channel. Very bad. Like Tuco Salamanca said, owing me money, Heisenberg, that's very bad. But here you go. I mean, does it look like we're going up? No, not at all. The major levels to watch is the bottom of the channel and then your horizontal support at 48,410-ish. It's not perfect. Let's go to the SPY. Getting follow through. Measured move. 658.98-ish. We'll see when we get there. I have an alert. Boom. Major level to watch is 673. ES1, S&P futures. We're at that level now, and do you think it's going to hold? If I were a betting man, I would say no. But, you know, things happen. Mr. T could come out and say something and bring the herd back into the market, but I've said it many times. Do you feel like there are more market participants than before? No. That means you're trading against me and all the other people that are doing this and bots. And if you're not better than a bot or can't predict what a bot could do, you're going to lose. So making money in a market is great. You're winning. Also, when you don't lose in a market, you're winning. For now, on the ES1, we're looking at 68.10.75 to hold. If it doesn't, 67.52. Measured move is down here at 6663. That's disgusting. Let's move on. IXIC lost the support yesterday, you know, the possible support. So we're going to get rid of this arrow, and you have a gap fill at 22,279. I like the 222 better than the 666. Then you have another gap down here at 21,290. I mean, there was bearish divergence everywhere. Learn them. Russell futures. I mean, here we are. Kind of like the Dow. What? Do you think this is going to hold? If I were a betting man, I'd say no. I would bet against it with the bearish divergence. Well, the possible bearish divergence, and the MACD started to go negative, and waiting for a possible breakdown, retest, or I mean, you never know what could happen. It could just go straight down. It could bounce. But it's not the best place to manage risk. Market sentiment seems very terrible right now, and we're very elevated. So one piece of data at a time. Nasty NAS 100. 200 makes sense. $666. Why do I keep seeing that today? I don't like it. I mean, your support level is here. 200 is confluent. Again, on the nasty NAS, you had this whole area that buyers could not flip, and then it flipped it, but it was resistance over here. So why wouldn't it be resistance again until you see it flip and go? It is what it is. SPX, same shit, but different. I mean, I don't think these are going up, but it's cool. We'll see what happens. Let's look at Old Gay. It's gold in Pig Latin. We just retested bearishly the top of a possible rising channel. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's a possible rising channel. There's really no data up here. This is all the data we have on gold ever. So we're just going to use it for now. Heartline. Got respect. 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 Maybe it'll hold. Maybe it won't. I don't know what else to do about gold, so we're going to move on to silver. Getting murked. That 4-hour told the tale. Bearish retest. Bearish retest. A fake out. Serious consequence. False breakouts have serious consequences. Any asset. A demand line was now flipped to a supply line, and that's it. Your downside targets for silver. Your 786 is $62. Your 886 is confluent with a swing high from October, November. And we never formally tested it as support. So, if you're a silver bro, which I hope you are, or were, $54 does make sense over time. This stuff doesn't happen quick. It can, clearly. Moves can happen. Big money can come out. However, we just have to take it one piece of data at a time. For now, the level that you're watching is this low here, 71 37 and a half, yo. I'm gonna put a alert at 70 bucks. And we'll see what happens. I have an alert at 80, 85, 88 can go bye-bye. 90, 95, every $5. Palladium 4 hour, that 200 is now resistance confirmed, actually. You got your once and your twice. Let's go to the daily on Palladium. We're watching this demand line here. There was bearish divergence, possible bearish divergence at the top. You got a high and a lower high and a high and a higher high up there. They're pointing away from each other. That's Class A, regular bearish divergence. Possible till confirmed, potential, however you want to word it. Now we're watching this demand line. Maybe we'll bounce, maybe we'll break and bearishly retest and go to that 200. That seems likely. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just a punk from Massachusetts that plays guitar, cries, and sings. Platinum. If this daily candle closes here, it would be the lowest daily candle close since December. But we're losing the level and actually catching some follow through. I mean, we've already lost the two swing tops from the 2008. Now you just got like a bounce here. I don't know, man. Downside. The daily 200 is way down here. Maybe we'll go sideways and it'll come up to us. Who knows? But just watch a TA video every day if you have time. Highly recommend my man Mitch Ray. It's where I learned a lot of this stuff. If you're from Mitch Ray's group and you're watching, peace, peace, peace. Copper lost the demand line. No bueno. Gold, Bitcoin. I mean, we're on a major breakout here. You got resistance here. You got possible resistance here. Here. Some possible support. I mean, there's some more upside targets. Gold paired against Bitcoin. It's still implying that gold is going to outperform Bitcoin. And gold is just steady around 5K while Bitcoin continues to drop. Epstein coin, allegedly. Silver to Bitcoin is a different story. I mean, today's daily candle close will be nice over that 1 micro Bitcoin, which would confirm this as possible support again from 2019. You do have some bearish divergence. It's very slight, but you can see it now if you zoom in. What are we on the daily? Why isn't that working? This technology is going to destroy the world. But I got bigger problems. Nickel, don't really care. PLG, I mean, PLG is probably going to come down to this demand line, which would be confluent with 200. That was a nice pop to $4. I still like PLG long term because of this monthly. Just going to leave it up there for a minute. Dollar cost average, no FOMO, yo. DCA and chill. Oh, now it comes up. Cool. What else can we look at? ZSL was the silver short I put on the radar. It had bullish divergence. If silver was going to continue to drop, this is the opposite. It will continue to go up. It's up 30% today. Maybe it'll keep going. GLL is the same, but for gold. Seems like silver is way more volatile than gold at the moment, so maybe silver is the play. But the move already happened, so got to be careful. I kind of like being out right now. I don't have to worry. I can go outside in the sun and not give a shit about whether my money's going up and down. Don't care. Wait for market structure and we'll strike while the iron's hot. Let's go to these trade setups. They're probably getting killed because of the macro. LAES, the closer you get to 362, you know, the more risk to reward, but I don't have any confidence in any of these trade setups anymore. It's unfortunate, but we just confirmed the 200 as resistance. It's okay. LAR obviously played out a long time ago. SEDG, don't care. That got stopped out. ExxonMobil, long gone. Google was the trade of the year, clearly. Baidu played out. Target 2. DDD still going. Not stopped out. Macro's a little sketchy, but Rivian, target 2. We're almost back to entry. So I'm going to put an alert on this diagonal trend line. I may look for re-entry on Rivian down here in the red. 12 bucks. Why not? I want to know if it gets there. Because if you look at the weekly, I mean, I think this is just poised for some serious upside over time. Electric vehicles. Watches of Switzerland is a very long trade setup. Still valid. Hasn't even got to target 1 since September. American Airlines got to target 2. Pulling back. Maybe the weekly will close over the 200. Maybe that's a bullish inside bar. I would have to read up on it. I don't know how the wick plays into it. But we'll see what happens. Guess we'll put an alert in at 1420. Like 1420. We'll put an alert at 13. And wait. I've already been in it. Took profit twice. REMX, target 1, major pullback. There were gaps. This is metals related. This is Van Eck Rare Earth and Strategic Metals ETF. You get all these gaps. I mean, this gap was filled. See you later. Now there's 2 more lower. I mean, you might even get some re-entry action down here. We'll see what happens. RGTI. It's okay. Can't win them all. Risk management. I mean, you had a possible double bottom with bullish divergence at a possible support. I mean, don't get mad. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. EL. Wow. Yeah, the macro just sucks and they have green earnings. Damn, that was doing good too. The bullish, I mean the rising 3 methods on the 3-day. It's very close. And it got it. And then, damn, see how fast news can kill something? That's unfortunate. It's the macro. Macro's killing everything right now. DGXX. I mean, that's stopped. And the point of a stop loss is to protect yourself from downside. So we will monitor this and put an alert at 212 and see if it drops. If not, it's cool. There are thousands of assets, long or short. Target trade setup. I mean, you're halfway, 3/4 of the way to target 1 still. It's actually holding up pretty well considering. Rebuilding trust with shoppers and staff. I trust none of them. But maybe we're at a supply line. At this point, if you're up on a trade, it's not a bad idea to take a little profit. It's not a bad idea. You have possible bearish divergence too at a supply line. See how that plays out. I'll put an alert down here at 104.90. 105.22. Doesn't matter. AI probably got murked. CADL stopped. No, it wasn't. But, you know, expect it. Trade setups are just trade setups. And when the macro rolls over, there's nothing you can do. So I'll be a little more careful about posting trade setups when the macro's at highs. I don't want people to get wrecked. Like I always say, I want you to get rich, and I want to be sitting on a beach earning 20% with Hans fucking Gruber. What else can we look at? Nothing. Well, what's the point? There's no point in looking at anything at this point. Let's look at Robinhood. Jesus Christ. 3 falling peaks. Hidden bearish divergence. It's the same. Flip it over. You got 3 rising valleys with hidden bullish divergence. You flip it back, you got 3 falling peaks with hidden bearish divergence. Same shit but different. That's it. Anyways, if you find value in my analysis, I appreciate you showing up. I love y'all motherfuckers. Peace, love, and llama.